Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Buster 210 from Kingdom 2096 and today we will be continuing our Defense Master series. If you didn't check the previous video on infantry defense, don't forget to check it out from the I button section. I received a lot of positive response from the last video, so I am continuing the series and I am making the defense setup video for all individual troops of all four types: infantry, cavalry, archer and siege. So topic of today's video will be about cavalry defense. And so as you can see, currently my last video is performing very good because of all your responses. Also with your support, we are about to unlock the community section. So please share this video so that we can communicate with each other and I can get to know on what topic you guys need the video. If you didn't subscribe to the channel yet, then please subscribe to the channel and let's get back to the video. So let's start. So from the unit counter relationship section, we can check that cavalry can kill archers and they are killed by siege and infantry. So when we will be using cavalry defense, the first question arises. The solution is that whenever the enemy is using cavalry against us or archer against us, then we will use cavalry defense. And if it is using siege or infantry offense, then we won't be using cavalry defense. If opponent is not that strong with siege, then we can use siege, but it all depends on you. Now let's check how many troops we need to keep in the castle so that we can defend at least double rally. So there are two types of cavs. First one is ranged cav and second one is melee. So the T9 is a ranged cav because it's like archer on a camel or a horse, whatever you say. And the melee ones is this one having a sphere on horse. So this is melee cav. So we need to have 10 million of T9 and 10 million of T11 in the castle, same like previous video, and 700k of armament troops both type for T11 cavs, both of them 700k. After that T10 and T12 cavs, those are not much good in defense, so 3 million will be enough for both of them, 3 million of T10 and 3 million of T12. Also don't forget to put 500k of armament troops of T12 cav. This and this 500k if you defend with cavalry, and then T13 cavs. So in the T13 cavs you need to have at least of 1 million normal ones and 700k of armament both type. So $700k of both the types. After that T14 cavs. So T14s also you need to have 500k to defend at least double rally at the same time with cavalries. And after that, now we move to enhancement. What you need to enhance on the troop, I will tell you the most important two out of four which you need to work to make them better and strong in the battle. So starting from T14 cavs. So in T14 cavs you need to work on holy charge and cavalry awakening. These two are the most important. After that, in the T13 cavs you need to work on slaughter and taunt. Then in T12 cavs you need to work on advanced random shot and fearless charge. Then next on T11 cavs you need to work on random shot and critical hit. These two are the most damage dealing skills. After that, on T10 you need to work trample and charge. Then at the last T9, here you need to work on charge and random shot. After that, let's talk about the hero which you can use to defend by cav. So currently there is only one hero which you can use for defending with cav. Which one is best? Because other hero which are supporting cavs are giving you cavalry HP, cavalry attack, but currently the game is changed and now we need cavalry basic attack, cavalry crit rate, cavalry crit damage, basic defense, basic HP and other things. So Judith is the best to defend with cavs. So let's discuss first skills of the Judith. So the 1-star skill gives you maximum of 10% of cavalry defensive damage. If you make it 2-star, it will give you 5% of cavalry damage. And if you make it 3-star, you can get maximum of 10% of cavalry basic attack. So that is a very good amount Judith gives you. After that, in the skill points, you get cavalry basic attack, cavalry crit damage, and then cavalry crit rate. After that, cavalry damage also, cavalry basic attack. So this is the hero which I will prefer to defend, and currently it's the best for cavalry. So after heroes, let's talk about the other aspects of the battle. So we need a battle report first. Let me find one. So check this out. This guy is having very decent cavalry, and the items on the report of Royal Arena and Castle Defense will be nearly same. So we just need to see what aspects we need to work on to get the better damage by cavalry. So while defending, so first of all, these three things are less depending nowadays in the battle. As you can see, this is my stats and this is his. Earlier, before the counter stats arrived in the game, this difference was very big, so the result won't be that close. See, but because of the counter stats and other stats, I was able to attack him so close. So there are two types of stats for cavalry. First type is it will reduce the damage which you will receive from the opponent troops, and the second type is it will increase the damage which your troops will do to the incoming troops. So let's start with the aspects which will reduce damage first. So first of all, cavalry received damage, so it will reduce the damage by cavalry on your castle. After that, countered by cavalry, so this will also help you to not being countered by the cavalry. And after that, next one is anti-crit rate. This will work against the crit rate of the enemy, so it will reduce the damage. And after that, cavalry crit damage reduction. So as the name suggests, it's reducing cavalry crit damage. So these are the items which will reduce your damage which you will get from the opponent troops. And the aspects which will help you to deal more damage to the opponent troops are cavalry damage dealt by cavalry. After that, cavalry basic attack, cavalry basic defense. After that, cavalry defensive damage. Then counter cavalry, cavalry crit rate, cavalry crit damage, and cavalry charge damage. Cavalry damage, as the name suggests, it will increase the damage by cavalry. After that, cavalry basic attack and cavalry basic defense. This will increase the basic attack of your cavalry. So let me show you where that adds. So the cavalry basic attack is added to the attack of individual troops. Like if the T11 troop, as the T11 cavalry has 101 attack and 70 defense, if the basic attack is plus 10, so the attack will be 111. And if the basic defense is plus 10, then the defense will be 80. That's the difference between basic attack. Basic attack is added here, not like cavalry attack, it's different thing. And after that, crit rate. So the higher the crit rate, the better damage each troop will do to the opponent. And similarly, for every crit rate, the higher the crit damage, it will support the crit rate to do more damage on the opponent troops. And the cavalry charge damage, cavalries are the troop which have a speed bonus, so higher the cavalry charge damage, better will be the damage dealt to the opponent troops. These are the aspects which you need to work to do higher damage to the incoming troops, and the aspects which I told you earlier will help you to reduce the damage which you will receive from the opponent troops. So you need to work more on these in the place of cavalry attack, cavalry defense, or cavalry health. After that, let me tell you some places from where you can get those attributes. So first of all, from the equipments, so from the Archangel leg guard, you can get cavalry basic attack. So if you get all the three cavalry basic attack on Lord and Hero both, then you can easily get 18% from here. And for cavalry basic defense, from the Archangel Shin guard, here you can get cavalry basic defense, so 18% also from the Archangel Shin guard if you put on Lord and Hero with the cavalry basic attacks. After that, for cavalry charge damage, you can get from Archangel ring. Then cavalry basic attack you can get from some gems, and cavalry basic attack you can get from blue dragon skill, which will give you 11% of cavalry basic attack. And there are many places for like cavalry defensive damage, you can get it from Judith and cavalry commander. So cavalry defensive damage you can get by two heroes. First one is Judith. So from Judith you can get 10%, and the next one is cavalry commander. So from cavalry commander also you can get 10% of it as a max, so 20% easily from here. And if you need any other guide on the attributes which I told you, you can mention it in the comment section, and I will try to make the video on that topic as soon as possible. Now returning back to report, when the opponent is using archer, then three stats will be changing its focus. Like first one will be archer receive damage. Archer receive damage is needed, then counter archer and countered by archer. These three things will be changed. Rest others will be cavalry stats only, which we will be forcing, like cavalry damage, basic attack, basic defense, defensive damage, those. But when the attacker is archer based, then we need to counter the archers. So counter archers and countered by archer should be high, and archer received damage should be high. So that's it for the cavalry defense. If you want to become master in the castle defense, then do check the master defense playlist, which I will mention in the description. And if you're loving the content, then like this video, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends so that they can also become a good defender and can defend their castle. So thank you everyone.